Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm T with Teresa H Creates, and I just completed my very first sheet load of cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. So this particular sheet load is the January 2024, and the sketch was chosen from sketch number 5 from Kendra's Card Challenge number 12 series. And if you would like to get your hands on the instructions on how to complete this set of cards, then go to Call Me Crafty Owl's YouTube channel, subscribe, and there'll be information for downloading and printing off your own sheet load of cards card sketch. And so what you would need to complete this is 3 12 by 12 pattern papers, and then 3 8.5 by 11 cardstocks, and then 5 8.5 by 11 solid cardstocks for the card bases. And what I selected is MissKateCuttables.com. This is a packet, a collection that I recently purchased. It's in one of my previous haul videos, but this is the Winter Wonderland collection. And I thought it would be perfect. I wanted to do something winter and still Valentine's themed. And so these little lovebirds with the hearts mixed in, and then this heart background, and then some nice stripes. This is what I selected. Now let's make one of these cards together. I'm going to set the sketch to the side so that you can view it while I go ahead and assemble my card. I've already cut all of the pieces down. I used scrapbook.com's nested scalloped heart dies and cut out 2 hearts, one in a blue matte and then in a white cardstock, and then I stamped Be Mine and a heart image, and I just glued those together, and I'm going to put my acrylic block down to go ahead and let that adhere a little bit better. In the meantime, I am going to assemble this image here in the center. It goes on a mat on our card, and instead of attempting to glue all these individual pieces down onto my mat, I am going to try to assemble them here. And while it may look a little tricky, I don't think that it takes really much longer to do this here than it does trying to glue these and assemble them correctly on your mat piece. Well, if you move, it does. Let's get these down. Almost. Okay, and instead of using the card pieces, and I did go ahead and cut the colored cardstock down as the instructions said, but instead of using that for this piece across here, I decided to go ahead and use some washi tape that I have in my stash. So this is the washi tape. It's got these cute little hearts on it. So what I did was put these down, go ahead and put my washi on it, and then pull this up. And then I'm going to fold this washi tape over the back of these, because washi tape, I don't know, it's not particularly tacky, and so I find that it comes up pretty easily. And so I wanted to be able to wrap it around these images so that it would stay a little bit better. And then I am going to glue these to my card mat. And I decided to glue instead of using the tape just because it's using my tape runner because of the washi tape itself. Anytime I have anything other than paper that I need to adhere, I like to use the glue. To me, it just works better with different substrates than the tape does long term anyway. So I'm going to use my ATG tape and put this down onto the card front. There we go. And then I'm going to tape this up using ATG tape and adhere it to the card base. And I prefer, it's just a personal preference, I prefer to use the Nina Solar White cardstock for my card bases. So I have mine pre-cut. I didn't use the additional cardstock that was recommended because I have all of my cards pre-cut. And then I am going to glue this down as well because I'm adhering this over that washi tape and I want to make sure that it gets a good application. So there we go. And then there were a few scraps left over, and so I used the scraps to decorate the inside of the card. Use a block to hold that down. And here is one of my scrap pieces. I am going to cut a fishtail, and I just eyeballed them. If you have a nice die for these, that is fantastic, but I just eyeball it, and there we go. Fishtail. And I am going to glue this on the inside of the card. Just give it a little bit extra. And using up some of those card scraps, which we love, right? I'm hoping to use up more and more of my card scraps this year. That's definitely one of my goals, is to be scrap busting a lot of these cards. So I'm going to set that to the side and let that dry, and then I'll show you the other cards that I made. So there were a total of 9 that you make in this collection. So I also made this I love you, be mine, another I love you, be mine, love, love, crazy for you, and crazy for you. And so along with the scallop, the nested scallop hearts, I also, some of these I used the stitched heart dies. These are also nested dies from scrapbook.com. And I used this close to my heart. It's close to my heart, and I don't know the name of this collection, but it's this February, Valentine's, and winter kind of collection. And so I used the Be Mine, Crazy for You, Love, and I Love You sentiments along with the heart up here at the top. I picked this up at a garage sale, and so I don't know what the name of that is. I just have, it says a little everything. That might actually be it. So there you go, but a lot of it was kind of mixed up, so I don't know for sure. For the inks, I used a VersaFine Pigment Ink in black, and then I used just the classic Stampin' Up! Stamp pad in Real Red to stamp the hearts out. And then these that are a little brighter, those are first generation stamps, and these that are a little lighter are the second generation stamps, because I didn't want them to be quite as dark since I was going over the actual images themselves. So those are my cards for the sheet load of cards, January 2024. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to download your own sheet load sketch, go over to Call Me Crafty Al's YouTube channel, subscribe, and get the instructions there. If you like this video and would like to see more, please click the subscribe button. Until next time, bye.